So this is the Calculus Chapter 1 review number 6. Here we're asked to just sketch a function neatly on our plot that has all of these properties. Okay, so let's just go one by one. A hole at -1, comma 3. So -1 is here, comma 3 is up here. So I know I'm going to draw in a hole right there. So in a hole we know is just an open circle. So there's my hole. Has an asymptote of y is equal to -2. So we have to know, well, y is equal to -2 right here. And so this is a horizontal asymptote at y is equal to -2. Right? And I can even write that in. And there, I drew that. Okay, the domain we know is from -infinity to -1. Okay, so I'm going to just label -1 right here so I know. So we're going all the way from -infinity is to the left to -1. There's going to be values that exist in my function, and then starting again at -1 to infinity on the right. So that's everywhere except for x is -1. Okay, and the range goes from -2 to 3. So the range goes from -2 to 3, not including -2. Well, that makes sense. All the way to 3. So it stops here, and then it starts again from 3 to 5. I'm going to write 5 in as well. Okay. So, and then the inverse is a function. Well, that means that basically, if I have to pass because it's a function, I have to pass the vertical line test, and since the inverse is a function, I also have to pass the horizontal line test, right? Because if I go ahead and swap x and y values, I still need to be able to have a one-to-one relationship between x and y, because the inverse is also a function. That means just shorthand pass the horizontal line test. Okay, so that means I can do, there's a few options I have. I'm going to draw one in red. Okay, so I can't, to get my range up to 5, but not including 5, I can go like this, but that means I'm going to have a horizontal asymptote there as well. So this range right here basically tells us we have another horizontal asymptote at y is equal to 5. Okay, I cannot go this way because then I wouldn't be a function. So I can then go this way toward the right and get toward -2. So that would satisfy all these conditions. Let me just do another one in blue. It could also go, we have a hole there. I can also go something like this to the right, right? Something like that would work too. That would satisfy all the conditions, and I would still have this y is equal to 5 horizontal asymptote, y is equal to -2, 1, and it would pass the horizontal and vertical line tests and would have the domain and range as specified. So those are two examples, and most of them should look like either one of these that work. So that ends the review of number 6 on the Chapter 1 exam.